I've always been drawn to the forgotten. That's how I found myself in a cavernous antique shop filled with the dust of 100 past lives. Tucked behind a stack of yellowed books was a single tarnished silver frame. Inside, a family portrait from the 1950s. Father, mother, 2 children, all beaming. I almost put it back, but something held me. A blemish in the background, a dark, blurry smudge that just felt wrong. At home, I placed it on the mantel. For the first day, it was just a decoration. But by the second evening, the smudge seemed to have gathered itself. It was darker. By the third day, it had a shape, a small silhouette. I looked closer at the family. The mother's smile was gone, replaced by a tight, nervous line. The father's hand, once resting proudly on his son's shoulder, was now angled slightly, as if shielding him. The changes became a morbid daily ritual. The silhouette sharpened into a girl, her form cloaked in a tattered dress, her face a pale blur beneath dark hair. The family in the photo was no longer smiling. Their faces were contorted in silent, screaming panic. I started hearing things at night, a faint whisper, a soft, tuneless humming. I told myself it was just the old house settling. I was wrong. Last night, a frantic scratching sound jolted me from sleep. It was coming from the wall where the photo hung. I forced myself to look. The photo was empty. The family was gone, vanished. Only the little girl remained. But the background behind her was no longer a plain studio backdrop. It was my bedroom, my wallpaper, my bookshelf. I watched, frozen, as my own reality bled into the photograph. A sudden deep cold enveloped the room, my breath turning to mist. A flicker of movement in the photo's glass made my blood run cold. It wasn't my reflection, it was hers. Standing right behind me, slowly I turned. There, in the darkest corner of my room, she stood. A small, pale hand reached out. She lifted her head, and from the shadows of her matted hair, 2 impossibly large, completely black eyes stared into mine.